Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. Now, when we left off, we had visited the Kisra, all the way in Valentine territory, and we were just about to decide whether we would, I suppose, wage war against them, and indeed try to take them out. Now, one of you did have some very good advice, and a couple of others, of course, but you in particular did have a very good point, and that is to mention that the units of the Dothraki, and in particular the Dothraki Screamers, they are apparently the highest tier units that they have, as far as I am aware, and they are considered to be one of the most dangerous to fight, and as a result I decided to scout the various vassals that the Kisra had at their disposal, and, well, lo and behold, every single one of them had over 80 Dothraki Screamers. So, yes, I was really not wanting to potentially declare war against them at the moment, because then we would be on a relatively weakened footing in terms of being at war against the Westerlands, who are actually in a very weak position at the moment, and we could potentially take them out in a very short space of time. So I'm thinking what I will be doing is probably taking out the Westerlands first, because a couple of you actually were nice enough to tell me that the quest that is at King's Landing only provides us with some armor, and the armor in particular is not necessarily of the greatest quality, even though it may be relevant to a storyline of some sort, but the stats of the armor itself are not anything to write home about. So I suppose what I may end up doing in the end is making a special video just for that one quest. I will start off with Elias, and I will obviously have a couple of troops, and we'll head in there at the very beginning of the game when King's Landing is still under control by the Westerlands, and we'll do the quest as a slight special feature type deal. So hopefully that will be rather nice to check out some of the lore and the story. And now, over to our units here. As you can see, I have been leveling up some Stormlands levies with our trainer skill. We are going to be leveling up a couple of these as well. And Jonas was very lucky enough to actually level up on the way here with his trainer skill too. So, what are we going to do here? He has 2 in leadership already. I believe he would probably make a pretty good vassal, so we're going to start leveling his charisma now. And what else do we want him to get? I think pathfinding would help him out too. Oh my goodness. Yes, I have actually been meaning to get him some weapon master, because as you can tell, he has 143 weapon points saved up, and I think it would probably be a good idea to get him able to spend them. That would be rather cool. But as you may see, we are at Pike, because I am going to be heading in here, of course getting some unsullied units, and then we will be sending some emissaries to the Kisra, because maybe it would be in our best interest to potentially get some sort of alliance going with them. I think it might be a pretty cool idea if we have an alliance with them, because then we might be able to take over the entire map while, well, let's just say not keeping them at bay, but we would hopefully be able to restrict the amount of movement that they are able to obtain. So, let's see here. What shall we do? We are going to be dispatching an emissary, of course, and I'm wondering whether we can do this. I hope we can. I'm pretty sure we should be able to. Yes, there we go. Calpono of the Kisra. So, let's see. I want to send a gift. We're going to send some horses for 6,000 coins. Hopefully this will pay us back, because, of course, we do not have a lot of money. Well, we are losing money every single week, so hopefully we'll be able to somehow get that back in the future. So yes, I think what I may actually end up doing is, as you can see here, we do have a huge amount of units in each of our garrisons, and I might off-screen just head over to Ironholt Pike, Lordsport, Pebbleton, and so on, and hopefully be able to remove quite a few of the units from their respective garrisons, because I do think that because of their garrisons being so large, I am losing money, so that is not going to be too good. Now, we are going to be heading over to Golden Tooth, or Ruins of Castamere, I believe, and I'm thinking probably Ruins of Castamere, because I do think that this particular castle here is affiliated with the Golden Pass, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to take a village and a castle at the same time. And I think we probably, once Jonas gets back and levels up once more, we'll give him a book to level up his charisma as well. So let's get going without further ado, and I'm hoping that there aren't going to be any Westerlands units in our territory at the moment. If there are, then I may have to head over there and take them out, although as you may see, there are a couple of units joining the Dawn Empire, and in particular there was a Westerlands vassal that joined the Dawn and defected, of course. So that was very interesting. I'm not entirely sure what is going to come of the Westerlands vassals, because of course there are a lot of them, and I would like it if they would join us, but I'm not sure if that will happen, because I thought, considering they do have such a large amount of relation with us, they might see fit to join us, considering we do own a pretty reasonable chunk of the Westerlands territory as it is, and their relation with us is impeccable. So, I was rather surprised that they joined Dawn, but maybe it was just that particular fellow that did not have a very good relation with us. So, oh my goodness, another 81 units for us to level up here. Okay, well, what are we going to do? How many archers do we have? We have 42, and we do have quite a few more infantry units. So let's get some Stormlands archers, shall we? Let's level up a couple of those. Unfortunately, shift does not work in this case, so I will have to click individually, unfortunately. Okay, so I think 37 will be fine. Let's get a couple more up here. And I think we'll place them here in between the sergeants and the knights. That would probably be a pretty good composition. And we'll go for some man-at-arms. I think that should be fine. Okay, well, let's head in, and we'll see what we can do here. Okay, so we have 9 in engineering, so we should theoretically... there we go! Be able to build these ladders very, very quickly indeed. And we have Jonas back now. If I had known that he was going to be so fast, I probably would have sent more emissaries. Wow, he was incredibly quick, but there we go. We have increased our relation with them by 4, which is not great, I must admit, but small gains, they are eventually going to become large gains. And then we will hopefully be able to make a non-aggression treaty with them. And from there, we will be able to potentially make an alliance, or maybe a trade agreement. I think a trade agreement is probably going to be the most likely thing to occur. But we will see as time goes on how effective we are going to be in that case. And I am actually wondering why I'm sending up all my cavalry units. But saying that, there are only 278 units here, and I have a good feeling that our elite archers, as you may see here, I'm not entirely sure why they're not firing, but I hope they do fire. Come on, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I'm not entirely sure why these middle people aren't firing. Oh, no, this fellow is firing a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I may have a little too many archers, perhaps. That might be the reason why we're having a couple of issues. Okay, well, I think we probably just want to charge in then, because if our archers aren't going to do the job, then our cavalry and infantry units definitely are going to need to do so. Let's head in. Come on. Let's get up there as quickly as we can, penetrate their lines, and our elite longbowmen aren't doing a bad job. If they were all firing at an increased rate like they would usually, then I think we would definitely have taken out half of the enemy's reinforcements already, but, okay, well, we'll have to do this the hard way, I think. And hopefully I'll be able to get in there and use my two-handed sword. I do very much enjoy using that. And we'll hopefully be able to crush through some blocks without too many issues. And really? Come on, archers. I'm really thinking that they are taking a bit of a break. Well, never mind. We do have new enemies incoming already, so I suppose that does bode well for us, in terms of us taking out quite a few of them at the start of the siege. So it's not too bad. Come on. Let us move out of the way, Heavy Knight. I have my Blackfire at the ready to cut down any enemies that may present themselves. And oh my goodness, whoa, that guy was a beast. He actually took out one of our infantry units there, or at least one of our cavalry. That was not too nice of him, was it? No. And Carver has advanced. Yes. Carver has advanced to level 10, and then he was taken out. Well, I suppose that was rather nice for him to actually get a level. So he's not wasting his time, I suppose. And, oh no, I'm taking a lot of damage now. Well, I say a lot of damage, but in actuality I've only taken 4, but I do need to be a little bit cautious of these guys, because you never know when they'll be able to get a headshot. And we all know how devastating headshots can be. Let us thrust against our enemies. And that does not sound too good, does it? No. But we are going to be doing just that. We will stab them where no one has stabbed them before. No, that sounds even worse. Okay, well, I will try to dig myself out of this hole. No, no, I will not be saying anything along those lines any further. Okay. Well, let's go and take this guy out. Not from behind, though. We're going to just take him out, and he's going to fall off the edge there. Very nice indeed. Thank you very much, Fenna. She is doing an excellent job, and how great you are looking today, Fenna. That is great. Very nice. Okay. So, we definitely want to get our archers in here, but I'm not entirely sure whether the ladder is free. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay. So this is definitely when we want to get our archers in here. Hopefully we'll be able to clear the way. And, oh yes, I forgot. We do have this lance. And that brings me to the very important announcement that I must make, is that I must just apologize for the last couple of days. I have not been able to upload as frequently as I would like, because I am currently working on 2 essays for one of my final courses for university, and I would of course need to concentrate on that a little bit more than, well, it's not necessarily too exciting, but I enjoy it quite a bit. But yes, I would prefer to play this, of course, but needs must and all that. But there we go. We are having a couple of our archers head in. Come on, elite longbowman. What are you doing? Ah, you're blocking all your comrades. That is terrible of you. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think we probably want to... no, invisible wall, I believe, there. We are going to be telling our units to head all the way over there. And then maybe they can get a good lineup. Yes, okay, this might actually help us out. Yes, I believe it is. Very nice, okay. It appears they were just a little bit... Ooh, nice jetpack action from that little fellow over there, longbowman. And I think we should have a very nice line of sight. Look at those guys. They're all firing off there. They're getting a couple of kills in the process. And my Blackfire is now ready for battle once again. And I'm hoping that there is a invisible wall here. Is there? Yes, I believe there is. Great. Okay, so I cannot fall off like I have previously. Hopefully we will not see fit to fall down here anytime soon, because of course we do have some more enemy reinforcements heading in here. That is not too good. Come on, let's do this. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, there we go. So I think instead of attacking the Kisra, as you could probably tell, we are going to be making an alliance with them, if we potentially can, of course. And as a result of that, I think we will attempt to take out the Westerlands as quickly as we can, and then we will move on to the Free Folk in the north. And that would mean that we have a very considerable presence in the west, in the north, and also in the east. So I think that should probably be a rather nice strategy to go ahead with at this time. Of course, I was actually going to take a poll of sorts. I don't know whether many of you have heard of Straw Poll, but it is a website that allows you to take, I suppose, votes. And I was going to do something similar to that effect, but then I thought, well, yeah, it's kind of half and half at the moment, as far as I can tell in the comments, but yes, I think maybe it would be a good idea just to do that and then take out the Free Folk, because I think I may be... I don't know, I'm a little bit scared of those Dothraki units, I have to admit. Dothraki Screamers, oh no, they sound very fiendish indeed. So hopefully we will not have any encounters with them, and they will definitely make alliances with us, hopefully. Well, never mind, we are going to be taking some of these Raider units now. And a looter as well. Okay, so let's see here, what are we going to take? We're going to take some elite Westerlands man-at-arms. That should be fine. Okay, so we can... Oh, no. I actually don't want to take any of these, I don't believe. Nope. Okay, we will let our companions do that. And then... Okay, so Clavis only has... Oh, wow. He has 8 castles. That's a lot. Ah. Okay. I know what to do here. We are going to be deferring appointment of a lord, and that would mean that we do actually have some land to provide to any lords that seek it. So hopefully we will be able to draw some of the Westerlands vassals over to our side, and that would hopefully make joining us a better prospect for them. But there it is, 7,200 dinars, we'll split that, 1,800, that's not too bad, and they have 61 Westerlands units there. Okay, so where do we want to go now? I think to further dent their reinforcement line, we are going to be heading over to Deep Den. Oh no. Oh, please don't let this be one of those minus strength things. Oh, goodness me. Okay, well, You come across what are evidently stray sheep from a nearby village. Return the sheep to the village and ask for no reward. Return the sheep for a price or dinner. Round up and slaughter the animals. Well, we're going to be returning the sheep to the village because we are goody two-shoes usually. And yes, there we are. We have gained some honor, thank goodness. We have not lost intelligence for that or something along those lines, so no. Okay, so let's head over here. And oh no, we have a couple of vassals here. Maybe we'll be able to do a field battle and test out our lance. That would be rather enjoyable, I have to admit. Let's try it out if we can. So let's see here. We want more archers, I think. Do we want more archers? We have quite a few now. I think what I will be doing, however, is getting some of these elite reach glavemen, and they will go in ahead of the archers, because we did have quite a few of them in the last bout. So let's hopefully improve the ratio of infantry and cavalry to archers, of course. Now let's talk to Carver and see what he can increase. Okay, well, I think we can see his issues at the moment. We're going to be increasing his charisma eventually. I think we'll probably do that now. And do we want to go for leadership? I think it would be rather nice to make him the Lord of the Free Folk lands, if and when we are able to take those. And yeah, okay. So as a result, we'll give him more leadership. Let's get him some polearm skill, because of course he is using a polearm at the moment. And there we go. Okay, that seems fine. So, yes, let's try to get into a battle with Tywin, shall we? Tywin on the field of battle. I think that would be a rather splendid... Ah. Of course he wants to head in there. That is very disappointing of him. Oh well, he apparently did not want us to have any fun. Oh, no, maybe he does. No, he's still running away from us, but... can we catch up with him? 2.2, we're moving at 3.1. Yes, we can catch up to him. Let's just take a look here. Make sure all of our units are tip-top shape. Of course, our companions are not too good, but I suppose they will just have to make do. Now, we are going to be against quite a few units here. I'm wondering whether it's going to be worth it, to be honest, because we could just head into Deep Den and take this without too many issues. However, Tywin might launch an offensive against the ruins of Castamere, and that would not be too pleasant. So we're going to head in here, and we do know that there is a vassal of his that is right next to him, so he will be, of course, joining the battle. Now, I am going to attempt to make peace. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Okay, so... oh no. This is what would have been a good idea to get the straw poll for. Oh no. Okay, well. Apparently he is wanting to make peace. And, oh no, this is terrible because the comment section, as far as I was aware, is almost split in 3 directions. One is, of course, to wage war on the Kisra, another is to continue fighting the Westerlands, and another one is to make peace with the Westerlands and head off to fight the Free Folk. Now, I would like to do all of those things. However, this is not necessarily going to help us out too much in the long term, because what if we allow the Westerlands to continue onward? That would mean that they are continuing to wage war with House Targaryen, I suppose, as well as the Riverlands and the Stormlands and all of those other places. And I suppose what would also happen is the Free Folk would get even stronger, even though we'd probably be able to take all of the Westerlands fiefs within a week. So I'm thinking, considering victory is in our grasp, I would have liked to have made peace a while ago, but because he was so stubborn, I was not able to. So it appears that this time around I will actually be saying no to this particular agreement, which is very surprising to me. I really thought that I would make peace if I was able to, but as I say, I would like to test out my lance, and I suppose it was better to take out the Westerlands faster? Maybe? Okay. Well, I'm sure some of you in the comments are going to disagree, but that is just how things are. So we're going to head in versus him, and we do get to test out our lance, I suppose, so it's not all bad. So here we go. We have 407 troops. Some of them are low level, though, against 353 of theirs. So let us take to the field and we will see what kind of battlefield we are granted. Oh, this is actually not too bad, although I am a little bit afraid of those trees. As you may all know, I am terrible when riding through trees. I have the most unfortunate situations occur when riding through trees, and that is, of course, to bump into them at the worst moments. So, let's try to get our archers in a good position. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get them behind these trees here as an effect, because then we'll be able to defend more appropriately our archers, I suppose you could say. I'm not entirely sure whether this will work, but what I'm going to do, which I've never done in quite some time, is actually put our infantry right next to the archers and hopefully get them to defend our archers from any potential cavalry charges. And we will be running around with our lance, with our cavalry, and we will attempt to deal significant damage to their backlines as well. So hopefully our strategy will work out here, although, as you may know, my strategies are very straightforward indeed. So let's see here. What are we going to do? We're going to tell our cavalry to follow me, and we're going to see whether we can distract the enemy's cavalry sufficiently enough. So, formation orders. We're going to tell them to move closer. Yes, okay, our elite longbowman has drawn first blood, which is rather nice. Who is this? Drollo, what are you doing? Are you cavalry? Oh my goodness, he's cavalry. Okay, well, that needs to change next time we get to the party screen, that is for sure. Okay, well, nevertheless, we are going to be charging in now, and oh my goodness, I forgot I had a lance. Okay, so let's charge their archers as best we can. Yes, there we are, 129 couch lance damage. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Now, hopefully, we'll be able to survive long enough with our horse. No, not with our horse, apparently. Okay, well, this is what you are going to get for destroying my horse. Yes, and crippling it as a result as well. That is very, very rude of you. Okay, well, let's try and take them out as best we can. Oh my goodness, my shield, my shield. Okay, well, apparently my shield is not very strong either, and I'm being shot in the back, which is not great. So we are now going to be telling our infantry to charge in. Hopefully they'll be able to take out many of the enemy's units that are currently assailing their position. And now, we will stab these fellows as best we can. Come on. Yes, how dare you run away? Oh my goodness, he's actually running. Okay, now he's turning around. Do need to watch out for that. There we go, very nice indeed. And now, where are the... Oh my goodness, okay, we have another wave of enemy reinforcements coming in here, and that is exactly why we need to be very cautious of our positioning. And whoa, look at all these horses, my goodness. Okay, well, I was not expecting to lose this many horses, or at least the enemy probably wasn't expecting to lose that many, but anyway, we are going to be hopefully getting into a reasonably good defensive position while the enemy's reinforcements are currently barreling towards us. Now let's take out this fellow as best we can. Yes, there we go. And now, oh no, take out these guys. Oh no, come on, take him out. Oh no, no, no. No, how dare you. Take him out, guys. Oh no, come on, archers. Oh, yes, okay. This is not necessarily going as well as I planned, but we are hopefully going to be attacking this guy and taking him out. Yes, thankfully enough, we are. And who is that guy on the mount? Take him down. He is not allowed to ride a horse if I am not allowed to ride a horse. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, there we are. Take him out. He's a very heavy unit. Yes, whoa, okay, heavy Westerland's Knight right there. Now we're going to tell our infantry to charge in once again. Thankfully enough, our archers are not being assaulted too much, although this fellow has very bad manners indeed, and we are going to be stealing his horse, although it is very injured, so I do not believe it is worth it. Probably get taken out immediately, and then I will be defenseless for a couple of seconds, which would not be too pleasing, that is for sure. Call is still alive. Wow, good work. I am not sure why I sound so surprised about that. Okay, well, we're going to get our infantry back here to hold position as the new enemy reinforcements head in, and I'm hopefully not going to be dying anytime soon either. I do get taken out rather fast, and I would like to hopefully break that cycle in this particular engagement, but you never know. Usually I do have pretty terrible luck, and Drollo just got on a horse! Oh my goodness, he actually got on a horse. Wow, I wasn't aware that the AI was actually capable of doing something to that effect, so that is wonderful. I like that a lot. Okay, well, let's not stand still, shall we? Elias, let us move on, and we will see what we can do with our two-handed sword. Oh yes, take him out. And now crush through their blocks as best we can. Hopefully not get backstabbed in the process. Or poked in the face by this spear. Yes, that would not be very good at all. Okay, come on. Let us take him out. There we are. Thank you very much. I probably would have let that Unsullied get the kill if they leveled up, but yes, they do not, of course. So, let's see here. Okay, we have taken out all of the enemy's units apart from that one archer in the distance there, and then we will have to deal with, once again, the renewed enemy reinforcements currently heading towards us. So let's get our archers a little bit closer here. Hopefully they'll be able to be a little bit more effective. Some of them have actually run out of arrows already, as you can tell here. They are running around with their daggers, which is, suffice it to say, not a situation that you would want to see yourself in. But we will make the best of it as we can. And, oh, reinforcements have arrived. That is even better. Now, as you may see here, we have all of our cavalry barreling down the hill. And unfortunately, they are met by quite a few spearmen, so they are going to be having quite a bit of pain heading their way. Not great, I have to admit, but I will hopefully be able to take out their archers as best I can and not get shot in the back or in the side or in the front, any which way. Come on. Yes, there we go. Not too bad. Thank you very much, knight. You're giving me very nice cover. Okay, we seem okay, we seem fine, and the one thing we do need to be aware of is the fact that our cavalry units are probably going to be charging in to the new reinforcements, and we do not want that to occur. So let's get our cavalry back here, let's get our infantry back here as well, and then move our archers up as well. Hopefully that will prevent any potential counterattacks by their archers as well, because we'll keep them pinned down with as many projectiles as we can. So, oh, yes, it appears they only have levies left, or they have at least rather low-level units. So we should, in theory, have this battle in the bag, which is great, and then we can head on, I suppose, without any opposition to the various fiefs. I will probably be taking the next fief off camera, just to make it so that we have a little bit less time sieging and a little more time heading to the Free Folk lands. Because, of course, I do want to get the Westerlands at least mostly eliminated in the next, I think maybe the next 2 episodes. I think maybe this one and another episode would probably be sufficient to take out the Westerlands. And then we will be heading all the way to the Free Folk lands and seeing what we can do about getting Carver some territory to watch over. That would be pretty cool, I think. So let's see here. How many units do we have left in this vicinity? Not too many. Okay, so they're coming from over here. We do need to move our archers. Let's get our cavalry. Oh, no. Okay, I'm just going to let our cavalry charge in there. I think they'll probably be okay. And I think we'll probably just charge in our infantry as well. I don't believe they are actually in any kind of position to even be able to take us on. So I think we should be fine. Yes, I think we probably will be if I am able to assist a little bit more as well. Come on, take them out. Yes, thank you very much. Now, okay, we have only one more wave of enemy reinforcements left, and then we will have attained victory, and Caul has advanced to level 21, which is even better. Very nice indeed to see that. Okay, come on, take him out. Yes, thank you very much. And, oh my goodness, look at that. It's sticking right in Elias's jaw. Well, he's not going to be able to speak for at least a week. Well, yes. Thankfully, it's not actually applicable to in real life injuries. Otherwise, I would definitely be in trouble. Oh my goodness. Oh, I do have a fellow behind me there. I took him out just then. And now, I do believe our archers are chasing after their infantry units. That is rather amusing, I have to admit. And there it is. We do only have 2 enemies remaining for us to take out. And I do believe that our cavalry unit will have the honor of the last blow. Is that true? Is that very true? I believe it is. No, he escaped. Ah, how dare you, cavalry. I cannot believe they allowed that to happen. Okay, well, never mind. We are fine, and we have attained victory without too many issues whatsoever. And we got to try out our lance a little bit, although, now that I say that, we really only killed, what was it? I think we only killed 1 unit with it? Okay, well, I'm a little bit rusty. 14 renown and 9 morale was our reward, which is not bad at all, if I do say so myself. And now we'll take a look at our casualties screen. So, as you see here, we lost 21 units total to death, and we took out 228. Now, Fenna is actually becoming a very worthwhile companion as far as I can tell. She has always gained at least 5 kills in the last couple of battles, which is very nice indeed. 8 kills in this one, 13 kills for Call, 1 for Carver, which is a little disappointing, I have to admit, and 2 for Drollo, which is great to see. Brendan was able to get 1, and of course Elias was able to take out 43. I actually thought we took out a lot more than that, but I suppose I was taken off my horse. Yeah, and that's a great excuse. Okay, well, moving swiftly on, we are going to be, I suppose, letting this guy go. They all have good personalities. What's going on here? Okay, well, there we go. That is fine. Ooh, a champion courser. Oh my. Well, seeing as my horse is lame now, considering, we will be using the champion courser. Look at that. Wow, the speed on it is 51. Whoa, that's actually really good. Wow. Okay, the only thing that I'm a little bit disappointed by is the armor, but of course that is a trade-off for the speed. So there we go, we have now looted, and I think, as a result of that, we will be ending this episode off here, and next time on A Clash of Kings, I will have taken Golden Tooth from the Westerlands, and maybe Deep Den as well, or Stony Sept perhaps, yes. And then we will be heading on to Deep Den, Windhall, and is this a castle? Oh, I believe it is. Okay. Well, we'll be taking, I think, these 3. Maybe this... I'm not entirely sure. Maybe this as well. I'm not entirely sure yet. I will do a couple of sieges off screen just to save time for us to get to the Free Folk lands. And before we head off here, I would like to see... Ah, okay. So they have not stretched their reach too far just yet. They have not taken this castle over here or this one over here, so I think we should be okay to head up. Oh my, yes, they've taken quite a bit. Well, I don't actually know what kind of units they have. We have fought them a little bit before, and I think we should be okay to take them on, although they have been left for quite some time, so hopefully we will be able to attain victory once we arrive. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.